West. Welcome to DAMU Kiwe conversation. Big U versus WACK100. Duse versus WACK100. Hit that like button on your way in. Y'all in here with the voice of the culture, the voice of the West Coast. It's Duse the Don, also known as Birmingham, and the Kiwe pop star. Yeah.
Man, what is the big old deal? Hey, listen, we live on YouTube right now. I mean, if you on YouTube with us right now, you already know the chat is where it's at, man. Salute to the chat and salute to the Blue Wrench mob that is on their job, and salute to the friends that tapped in because a friend told them to. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all see the title. Y'all see what it is. You got Duse M's the Don and Yael, the Kiwe pop star, the voices of the culture and the West Coast. DAMU Kiwe conversations.
Hey, look, I'm gonna let you sit here. So when you see our pic go across the screen, it makes you sick. They already here. The haters, our fans, they're here. Gold Diggers LLC. Hey, DAMU Kiwe conversation. Pop dirt. Salute B's and C's. Red and blue. Papa Dirt is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Selena, I'm going to call y'all back. Edward Bell, salute to you. Salute to y'all homies from Sweetport, Louisiana. Free the big OGU. Yeah, free Big U for sure, man. Slim Gang TV, almost that time. Let's go. Red and blue, strong. Salute. Trophies. The hashtag, the IBM wake up. We're definitely gonna dig into the IBM wake up. I didn't even get to finish telling Yael, but I'll surprise him. Hashtag the IBM wake up in the chat. So you got IBM. Damn, what's his name? It'll come to me. Maybe I could look at my IG and get a cheat code, right?
Is that bad?
Listen, bro, they are waking up and attacking CS2 back and the Crip cop for attacking loose cannon. The bond market sell-off is more worrisome. Okay, but yeah, the IBM wake up it appears to be real. I spoke with one of the IBM dudes, Sharp brother. I think he's a DAMU up out of Vegas. They got all the receipts, bro. And I guess the dude feel like them niggas is trying to put that case on loose cannon. We been called it though. You know what I'm saying? Nina 13, what up? Taylor Gang, salute, shout out to the chat. Salute. P. Jones, De Niro Jones, what's happening? De Niro Jones, P. Jones, they up in this chat. The Gante Cobbins. Salute Active Chuck family, Deuce and y'all. Hey, man, we really appreciate your support, the Gante. You know that. They say we hot as pace picante, Mr. Degante. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to definitely get into that. Before we get into that, because we know that's going to take all day, we're going to get into this one video with the dude. We waiting for everybody to get up in here. I guess if y'all don't want to hit that like button, we'll just sit here. You know what I'm saying? While we sit here, matter of fact, I got this new anthem I've been loving anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into this other one. Shout out 504, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 504 Street Stories and Gangsters. 6 hours ago, the brother released this, man, and it's 30 minutes of good content. I hope that y'all be able to appreciate it. And I know y'all will. And then we going to get into the nitty and gritty. Marty Jones, salute. Miss Lisa, salute. It's going to get nasty when we get into that next content. But this right here, some really good content. If y'all haven't subscribed, go subscribe to 504 Street Stories and Gangster News Network, man. Let's get into it. Where y'all at? Let me make sure y'all can see this. Now y'all can. If you couldn't at first, now we into the.
Is everything cool with that, or that ain't nothing?
You know it ain't cool.
WACK100, bring that ass here, boy.
They done finally caught Wack last night. At Nobo. Game had a concert at a place, like I said, Nobo in Los Angeles last night. And they had a confrontation.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Niggas is weird, bro. Knock it off. Stop lying, nigga. Fuck out of here. Standoff is not an altercation, my nigga. It's burnt out. Niggas know what time it is. I ain't gonna keep speaking. No, niggas know what it is. Knock them lies out there, my nigga.
I want to buy your house.
No.
I can pay you cash for your house, no matter what condition it's in.
I'm back with another video. We are still on the West Coast. This whole Big U WACK100 beef still has the internet in a chokehold. This internet drama, among other things, has however landed Big U in prison, fighting for his life, facing a federal RICO. Timing of this RICO was absolutely insane. 2 years prior to getting caught up, Big U would take to the Nothing to Something podcast, owned and operated by Paul P, to speak on the very topic that he would fall victim to.
How they run around these RICOs now is just another form of chattel slavery. You start now to prosecute, charge these youngsters for ridiculous crimes that you wouldn't have never done before. Because we know that we can all be charged for murder right now, even though we know we're sitting right here in this moment, because it's about a trial of facts, seeing there's enough evidence. There's 1, 2 people say, nah, I seen him. That's enough to try you. But now a RICO is even less than that. A RICO doesn't require that. A RICO requires you haven't been committed a crime and me just talking to you on the phone. And then somebody else saying, oh, that's what they was talking about, that crime. So it's less to do that. You got Surfing them just got picked up for a RICO and I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah,
in New Jersey. And you got
that's even with Gunna. I think he was connected through a traffic ticket on his RICO case.
So a lot of stuff, the way they're doing it now is just another form of slavery. And you got these prosecutors in one of these states trying to make their name off of the name that these kids done made for themselves.
Gene Henley Jr., the man that was born and raised in Los Angeles, California, originally hailing from 81st and Hoover, migrated to the Van Ness Park area at an early age. Like a lot of black families in the area during that time period, Eugene's family would eventually end up relocating to the Slauson and Arlington neighborhood. At the time, California was ripe for the picking. Many families from down south had begun to populate the state. The birth of California gang culture in the late 60s, early 70s had taken the West Coast by storm, impacting entire communities. And by late 1981, early 1982, the man that we now have come to know as Big Draw's life would be changed forever. Which brings us to our story. WACK100 and Big U reportedly met through their mutual involvement in the Los Angeles street and music scenes, both having deep roots in the culture. Big U is a well-known figure from South Central LA, especially for his influence in the Crenshaw area and his ties to the rolling 60s Crips, while WACK100, aka I Got the Content, Cash Jones, is affiliated with the Pacoima Paru Bloods and came up managing artists in the hip-hop industry. Connection between Draws and Wack is largely believed to have grown out of shared interest in music, street credibility, and business. Despite Wack's claims of being responsible for all of Big U's connections and achievements, Rawls was doing his own thing. They were both influential in helping develop and manage talent on the West Coast hip-hop scene, particularly with artists like Nipsey Hussle, The Game, and Blueface. Although they were once considered allies or at least associates with mutual respect, their relationship has gone through ups and downs, with public fallouts and disagreements surfacing over the years, often tied to street politics. However, both WACK100 and Big U emerged from different neighborhoods, significant influence. Despite coming from rival gang affiliations, they linked up through the music industry and street politics, where mutual respect, power, and business often outweighs gang lines. It's no secret that Big U was working behind the scenes, managing artists and doing community work in South Central. With his claim to fame in the music industry, he and his ties to Nipsey Hussle, especially in the early 2000s when Nip was coming up. Wack and Big U eventually connected as power players, part of the street executive tier, where music, gang peace talks, and business deals overlapped. Before the fallout, they could be seen together in multiple interviews and industry events. During more peaceful times, Wack even referenced Big U often in positive ways, calling him the big homie or referring to him with respect in older interviews that can still be found on YouTube. To many, this relationship seemed like a powerful alliance, two OGs from different sides creating a pipeline between the streets and the music business. As the popularity of the duo would increase, something deeper and darker was brewing. It wouldn't be long before this relationship would erupt like Mount St. Helens. To some, it's not a mystery as to why Big U separated himself from Wack. Although Wack would claim that it was he who stopped rocking with Big U, that narrative is the furthest thing from the truth. Rawls himself has said several times in videos on social media that his reason for separating from Wack is because of the MainStreet case. It was this very case that would earn Wack the moniker CS2 back.
First, let me put emphasis on this because y'all just run with Wack's narratives. Salute the 504 Street Media and News, bro. He specifically did his homework. And he said Draws made it known, despite what Wack is saying, the reason this separation started was because he found out that WACK100 was CS2 back. Nasty work. Nasty work. See, he wants the story to be told somewhere else with this. He tried to steal my contracts and all that other shit. No, nigga. The record should show the truth, nigga. You was cut off because, nigga, Stutterbox and Mark Stevens confirmed that you was CS2 back, and that nigga Draws said, I can't fuck with him then. Now let's get back to the content. Oh, look at that handsome nigga right there. I thought they said I was in Wisconsin for 25 years. If y'all don't know where that's at, that's 37 Drive. 37 Drive headquarters, the Red Inn, nigga. Just go to Street TV. Stop listening to these rats. I don't know what kind of nigga listen to the narrative of a federal informant. This shit is crazy. Let's go.
Duse M's, owner and operator of the Active Chuck's YouTube channel, will break down the transcript of the Title III Wiretap, as well as do an exclusive video with Mark Stevens on his YouTube channel.
The paperwork is a transcript of a wiretap. And once I get into this paperwork, you're going to understand that BACK was one of the names that the feds used for confidential source number 2. So BACK WACK also says CS2 BACK. CS2, for those who don't understand law, is code word for confidential source. WACK100 being on a wiretap talking about conspiracy to murder. That holds the same exact time as a murder, a life sentence. And if that's what you on wiretap for, and if that's what they came for you for, then how you out of jail?
In part 3, Duse M's and Stats 280 speak exclusively with the last key remaining character in this case, and the person WACK100 directly calls on the wiretap according to the paperwork, Money Mark Stevens. In this bombshell interview, Shaq's business manager Mark Stevens exposes WACK100 aka Cash Jones, the former Death Row affiliate and Pacoima Piru blood, as a confidential informant for the FBI.
We're gonna run your content.
What's going on? I'm here.
We got Mark Stevens on, and okay. Hey, Mark, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me? Yes, sir. Yeah, we can hear you. Salute Mark Stevens. This salute everybody. Salute. Yes, sir.
So you was cool with him from the beginning, even negotiated on some business as he.
Yeah, I met him with Stutterbox. I met him with the homie Stutterbox. That's how I first came to meet Wack, was through the homie Stutterbox. Right? When I met him, dude was driving trucks, seemed to be cool. Box was like, yo, this was his neighbor across the street. He seemed to be cool. When Stutterbox defected, Wack picked up the phone and was basically being the interim, the middleman, because he was telling me Stutterbox was defected, and I was like, okay, but my whole thing is, if he defected, why are you fucking with him?
Right. So he says that Stutterbox defected, and then you get some phone calls asking to speak to someone else, right?
Hold on. Before Mark answers that question, when Stutterbox defected, we first started talking to Stutterbox to gather information about this case, because we're doing research, right? If you want to gangbang and push that hard line, then you need to be on the block and not on YouTube. So from a journalistic standpoint, you do research. First of all, we're online, and we made sure he admitted that he defected. And Stutterbox said he should have kept it in the street, and he did wrong, and if niggas call him a snitch, then he got to wear that. That's MainStreet business after that. Now, what we want to know, because I don't believe just because a nigga snitch that he doesn't have any truth to present. See, the only people who usually feel that way are those who got something to hide. Because they might have told also. You understand what I'm saying? And it's definitely some proffer agreements on that case. So, for the record, the journalistic compound, the same ones that interviewed Melvin Farmer, the same ones that interviewed Big U, the same ones that interviewed Suge Knight, the same ones that interviewed Mitchie Slick. That's what we do. You don't catch me on here talking about all of the niggas I done knocked out, but it's been a lot of them. In the set, they gonna tell you I'm 1,000-0 in the jail and on the street, right? But I don't want to be known as that no more. That Eminem, the gangbanger. Now, I'm a street research journalist, YouTube blogger, and that's under the capacity I interviewed this man. Would I have met up in person with him? No. Would I kick it with him? No. Would I be his friend? Well, he's upsetting me now because I call him a rat. So, no. So stop trying to stretch that for false narratives as if we cool with rats. No. He owned up to it. We got the information we wanted. It made that one of the shortest interviews we ever done. Pay attention to our interviews being 40 minutes, an hour, and 2, 3, 4 hours. But that one was short. Let's get back to the content, though.
Yeah, he called me. He called me, man. It was, man, a series of calls, 4 or 5 calls. He wanted to reach out to the homie, rest in peace, Del Dog. And I don't give out nobody math. So I called the homie, Del Dog. I'm like, yo, homie, you want to holler at this dude or what? Because he keep calling me. And he was like, nah, I'm good on that. I don't want to holler at dude.
So at some point, you get a phone call from WACK100, Cash Jones. And when he contact you,
What did he contact you concerning? He wanted to reach out to Del Dog, rest in peace. And he wanted to give Del Dog some information that he had gotten from Stutterbox, right? It's like he was getting information from Stutterbox on what his plan was and what the get down was gonna be. And he wanted to talk to the homie and talk to him.
Salute to
And
Cleveland.
Dog wasn't getting on the line with him. And he kept blowing me up because he wanted me to get him on the line.
Right. Smart man. Rest in peace to Del Dog, man. So he's talking about the phones is being compromised. Is that one of the things that he told you?
Well, the homie Del Dog never trusted dude. You follow me?
Right.
So Dog didn't know was the lines compromised or was they wired up for sound or not. He just wasn't gonna chance it. You follow me?
The dog.
Right. But it was later on. It was later on after they took the case to they was taking it all away because the homie ain't had no choice. You know, he was facing a life sentence, so he had to take it all away.
What up?
And with all the lawyers that was involved, they was able to get the discovery, and that's when we found out that the lines was compromised.
Obviously pissed off, Wack would respond to these allegations and the World Star Hip Hop video while on the No Jumper podcast.
The other day, I was just going through YouTube and I went to my favorite hip hop platform, World Star Hip Hop, and I got some bad news. I found out that my big homie was talking to the cops.
Who's that? Who, me?
What do you think I should do to
Who's
him?
talking to the cops?
There was an AI voice, a compelling thumbnail.
Shout out to, listen.
It's on a big platform.
Shout out to that post.
I took it at face value.
Yo, shout out to that post.
And I don't know what to do.
All right, so I think listen, I think with the advice, right? Again, right? So where we come from, if you say something, you have to have a point to prove it. You have to have the work. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have it, you better figure out how to go get it and find it. Again, that goes back to how we were saying when I say you say some things at the wrong time or whatever the case may be.
Boy, that's 5 million.
What's that?
What?
Notice of defamation and demand. We would like to schedule a call for Thursday. Our deputy general counsel is out the remainder of the week.
Defamation of character.
We'd like to be sure.
5 million. Good looking out, bozos. You paid your op.
Look at this goofy. You talking about you paid the op. Hey, Selena, could you do me a favor? I sent you a text and you ain't got back. Could you check the update up on the docket sheet for that case? That same case, Wack case versus World Star. And I do get paid tomorrow. I need to file my suit. Well, I'll do it on what you call it. Damn, Vermont and King shooting. Damn, hold on. Let's get back to the content, man. I got to share that and make sure my people's all right. Vermont and King. Let's get back to it.
Who you suing? World Star?
Oh, no. World Star.
Okay, so no, listen.
World Star is owned by another media company.
Right. And you're going for them.
You see, in my world, I will never sue
hit that like
or never involve court with nobody from the streets.
Okay.
But if you are the Ritz or you are a corporation or a company,
okay,
I will fire your ass up. I have a law firm called Sing and Sing. That's not no problem.
I call you? You didn't want me to get no money or something? Because I called you about my information of character from the Rolling Stone magazine.
I never told you how to go and get it.
So let's get into this real quick. So people are talking about if you file a civil suit, that ain't gangster. Well, then I guess I'm just corporate. I'm CEO of multiple businesses. Doug Toria G's Publishing since 2003. Active Chuck's Entertainment since 2003. Active Chuck's Charitable Org. And all of the entities and subsidiaries that come up under that, right? DAMU and Kiwe Conversations. All of these platforms. So I'm corped up. So is Yael, right? So when people talk about, well, why would Duse file a lawsuit against World Star Hip Hop, YouTube, and WACK100? Well, because WACK100 claimed that my video, World Star Hip Hop, is his copyright claim. Do you not understand what that means? That means that he has the right to make money off of mine, publish mine, unpublish my intellectual property. He doesn't have that right. And if I said that about Blueface, Tatiana, right now, nigga, they're gonna sue the shit out of me for lying about that. So what do you mean? Oh, you're not corporate. Nigga, just Google my name. Matter of fact, we're gonna do that real quick. We're gonna Google all my entities, right? Let's see my entity. Active Chucks, charitable org. Hey, yo, could you send me that contract with Universal also, bro? Just
yes,
real
sir,
quick.
we'll do that right now.
Yeah, email it to me real quick right now so it can be at the top of my email. Because I want people to start respecting our motherfucking business and fuck our gangster. Nigga, the streets ain't got a choice but respect that when niggas stood on business. You know what I'm saying? Punching on niggas, never ratted on niggas. You know what I'm saying? But here we go. So, let's go here. Boom. Y'all see this? Active Chuck Charitable Org. This is on the Charity Navigator, the whole profile. Active Chuck Charitable Org. All over back to school supply. Active Chuck Charitable Org. Active Chuck Charitable Org. Tax exempt world. That's a 501c3, bro. Active Chuck Charitable Org, and it just keeps going. Keeps going, right? The website, everything keeps going. Active Chuck Charitable Org. So then we could go to Active Chuck's ENT, right? Y'all see this? Active Chuck's Entertainment presents UOD Do Sims exposes WACK100 not returning. Spotify. Active Chuck's Entertainment presents the DAMU and Kiwe conversation. Active Chuck's SoundCloud. Active Chuck's ENT presents the Buffalo Massacre. Active Chuck presents the DAMU and Kiwe conversation. Apple Podcast. What the fuck do you mean when you say I'm not a corporate entity? Nigga, y'all thought that this was for play, nigga? Hold on. Let's go to Thugtorious G's, right? One of my oldest things. I just got it, y'all. Y'all see this? Active Chuck's Thugtorious G's, bro. That's my publishing company. Registered with ASCAP since 2003. So all of my projects, you're gonna see that, right? Different beat mix. Duse featuring Joe Moses. What are you guys talking about? Thugtorious G's. Formulated in 1999 as Active Chuck's Entertainment, the parent company of Thugtorious G's. Then you got all of my music, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, right? What are y'all talking about? Not corped up. What do you mean? I'm a CEO 3 times over. But we're going to get up out of here real quick. There's one more thing I'm going to show y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, we finna go to, we finna put some respect on my brother name. You know what I'm saying? Publishing designee. Let me see. Can I show y'all this? Hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Deuce.
Yeah.
Since they think this shit is a game, and we out here ain't corped up and LLC'd up, lawyered up.
Right. So, and I understand the Digital Millennial Copyright Act. I studied it. I understand intellectual property and even offer a course on Active Chuck channel right now called a Student of Life curriculum. So for those interested in learning and making sure their money not going to black box money with the other 427 million that went to black box monies last year, tap in. But this is Larry L. Grant. That's Yael. For those who don't know, the Kiwe pop star, that's his government, right? His slave name, right? This is 2024, November. Now remember, we're in early 2025, all the way to TDMG Business, the District Music Group, Eon Jones, publishing designate. That's correct. Sent from my phone. Thank you. Just to double check, Larry will get 10%. His publishing entity is named Laurel West. And you would like for us to send mechanical licenses to Harry Fox Agency. That's HFA, correct? Right? So then they send it TDMG, ING, the District Music Group, right? And it keeps going on. Boom. So when you get here, in regards to the email you sent to my client, Larry Grant, lawyer, September 15th, the following administer and or control music publishing rights for the musical compositions below is as follows. Moving forward, please forward all emails to me on Larry Grant's behalf. Musical compositions, scandalous, songwriters, Larry Grant, Tevin Revels, Shamar Willer, Traquan Tysons. Provide us with more detail if your claim or song splits vary based on configuration types. 10% for writer, lyrics, Larry L. Grant. 10% publishing, Laurel West. That means he owns 20% equity within the song Scandalous, a hit record by Universal Music Group. Please inform us if your claim or song splits are different for the Canadian territory worldwide. If you do not wish to license where applicable and receive accountants directly from UMG, Universal Music Group, i.e. a licensing agent is administering, please provide us with the necessary details. Harry Fox Agency represents Larry L.J. Larry L. Grant. So before we get back to that, and I know that they're not going to let us, they're not going to allow us to monetize this shit, but it's okay because we finna turn up. You know what I'm saying? We finna show our asses. Niggas is talking like we ain't them niggas because they ain't them niggas. Them niggas ain't done what we done did. We got companies, LLCs. Now let's get to the business. DAMU Kiwe conversation. Let's see where we at. Hey, when these niggas be speaking up on shit they don't know about, sometimes you just, drop the truth. Where truth appears, falsehood disappears. You know what I'm saying? So that was Yael, Wally the Sensei featuring Yael and Mar, Scandalous. That single was distributed through Universal Music Group, and it's a 2-single deal. One single you just seen, and I think that thing is at let me make sure, man. How many views that thing got right now? I didn't even check that. Let me check. I mean, this is just on YouTube, right? On that one video, right? Let me see. Let me see. Numbers don't lie, my nigga. They say Yael be clout chasing. That thing say almost 10 million views. What do you mean clout chasing who? Sound like he's the clout. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? Clout chasing. Nigga, he got his own motion going. But I just got something else. Tell them about how a little bit more about that deal right there, Yael, with that song and with the other one, because since you're not corped up and you're not corporate, you know what I'm saying?
Well, basically, salute to the team, salute to everybody who had a hand in and helping me make that happen. So basically, with the other single, it's another record with Wally, and they're gonna put that record out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working towards my own situation right now, being that I just got my LLC incorporated and everything, and I want to put that single out under mine. You know what I'm saying? So that revenue can come towards me.
Hey, listen, man. I'm so proud of you not letting other people exploit you and staying in control of Duse. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Fact. You know what I'm saying?
Conversation.
But let me show y'all something else, man. We're gonna show y'all something else. Because while niggas is talking about data clout and all of this weird shit, right? I believe that they could have some clout. It's enough clout to go around. But in the end, if that clout don't amount to any ends, we don't even want it. You know what I'm saying? We not in this shit for the motherfucking fame. Nigga could have stayed in the hood. Nigga was hood famous before this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Before this podcast shit.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? That's you niggas that didn't have no names in y'all community. It's you niggas that just sat on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? Fucking off your motherfucking future. But look, we gonna show y'all this one real quick, right? Since we on this, and then we gonna get back to it. Just put together some you know what I'm saying, some facts for those who Oh, that was it. Let me see that. That's the end of that video. No, it's just having bad reception right now. Oh, they hating on the internet. Want to hate on y'all? Oh, that's nasty work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Those kids, man, they love the community, and they love the artists that come to the community.
Wait, where was this at? You said in the community. What community is this?
Shout out to the West Side, Bompton. You feel me? Pyru. You feel me? Salute to the Pyru.
Oh, I thought they said you can't go back to Compton and you was running away and all of this other shit. What's going on with that?
Man, stop listening to these people, man. They listening to the wrong people. But it's okay. We don't got to prove ourselves to busters. We ain't that ain't this, and for sure this ain't that.
So with that being said, right, and I'm gonna speak on this, right, because it ain't proving nothing to nobody, but you always got to set set the facts straight, right? Whenever you allow a lie to live, injustice has took precedent, and it becomes the truth. You know what I'm saying? About a month and a half ago, I was on Yael, because he was pressing the issue about politics in his hood, which is his thing. But I was like, but bro, you nigga can't feel that way and keep speaking up on that issue without pulling up over there and making sure you showing your face regularly. Well, the next morning I get a FaceTime call from this nigga who doesn't FaceTime me. He doesn't even really call me that much. Once, maybe 2 or 3 times a week sometime, right? So he FaceTime me. What's up? Ooh, oh, I'm at the car wash. Oh, what you doing? What car wash you at? In the set. And it was some politics going down. A couple of his homies was there. Another nigga was there from Farm Dog. Think Farm Dog. And
the other dude was from LA. Hard Time.
Oh, Hard Time. And niggas is conversating, whatever. One of y'all OGs pull up, whose son has signed with Roddy Ricch, so he got skin in the game. He was talking against what Yael has been doing and standing on, and Yael stood his position, and the nigga got up out of there. I thought he thought he was gonna scare somebody. He got up out of there once he seen Yael wasn't afraid. Yael stood his ground, and that was in his neighborhood. Later, it was some politics, and the dude that came, his G homie, who he was still respectful of, you know, he stayed in his position, but Yael stood on his, right? Nigga, is you fucking with these rats? All of that, right? And when they got on the phone, they ran with a whole nother narrative. Oh, Yael snitching. How is Yael snitching? And he punching on niggas for fucking with snitching. Well, he told on Loose Cannon. He's suing Loose Cannon. Suing Loose Cannon? Nigga, Loose Cannon ain't got no money, nigga. He's suing a company that Loose Cannon had to deal with because they utilized his image, a corporation, without his permission. Imagine me saying, you know what? I got a deal right now for $5 million or $1.5 million, and I'm going to utilize this video footage I got of Yael without his permission and make $1.5 million off of his display rights. That has equitable value. So while you niggas in the slums don't understand business, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you just aim to try to put the homie down. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Yael can pull up over there. He chooses not to because he doesn't want to go to jail. And it got to a point where, look, if I'm the only one fighting and standing on how my G homies taught me how to PV, then they PV ain't my PV, and I'm a PV alone and focus on getting my shit together. While I'm out here crashing, I go to jail today. Them niggas gonna be doing the exact same thing. So when niggas say he's not in good standing, he ain't supposed to be when them niggas is harboring rats. See, the dynamics didn't change in 2025 in a lot of hoods. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep that in mind and stop listening to these other niggas that's on the outside looking in and don't know what they talking about. On another note, we're going to get back to this content, but I just wanted to make sure I show some love to my nigga y'all and set the record straight. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Let's get back to this one. It's only it's not that much longer left, about 15 minutes on this video. Then we're going to get to the IBM nigga. That nigga IBM hoodlum. Let's go.
From Rolling Stone? I don't
know. I wear the attorneys.
They're right there. You can go get them. You can still go get them.
I think it's too late.
No, it ain't.
No?
Fuck no. Oh, yeah, you right. You can go get them. Because let me tell you what they fucked up at. They stupid motherfuckers said.
Don't say it, because don't let them go fix. Well, I guess you got to
Let me tell you these bozos did, Adam.
Tell me.
They went on this clip on World Star and said, I was a federal informant and that I caught on wiretap trying to get somebody killed. Now, these two things, right, are things that can be investigated. The wiretaps can be pulled and the investigative officers can be summoned to say, was this man a motherfucking federal informant?
Was that in the magazine?
Huh?
Was that
World Star.
Oh, okay.
Right? So when I seen it go on World Star, the team seen, I said, no, let it get to 1 million, right? And let it cross over. Because the more views it has, that means the more damage is done.
1 million people have seen that video.
On World Star. Great, right? So what people don't realize, whether you like it or not, I'm a fucking public figure.
Wait. 1 million people that seen that World Star hip hop video exposing WACK100. Well, let's get this straight. 3 million people seen that video. And these niggas is talking about we clout chasing these niggas. This shit be weird, bro. Get up off these niggas' dick, because y'all think these niggas is something grand. Y'all think these niggas is somebody rich. Nigga, these niggas is nobodies. We got our own motion. We just expose these weird-ass niggas because they expose themselves. Hashtag ETD, hashtag ETE.
Whether you want to agree with me or not, WACK100 is a trademark name and is a public figure by right of podcast, by right of record label, by right of notable manager. I'm a public figure, right? So when I hit my legal beagles, they was like, oh shit, we know they didn't do this. I said, yo, let it rock out. Because it's chestnut checkers, right? You get these gang members that's emotional and they say, let's do this to Wack, right? You always have to think about what you're gonna do to me. So now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna let it play out. We're gonna go high, settle in the middle. And then when I settle, then I'll post that on World Star and say, you stupid motherfucker.
Just like a pimple on a teenager's face, this beef would finally come to a head. In July of 2022, WACK100 allegedly got beat up and chased off the stage at a game concert featuring special guests Kanye West in Los Angeles. According to online reports, a group of men associated with Big U and the Rolling 60s ran down on WACK100 while he was on stage during the concert. WACK100 had been making controversial statements about prominent members of the hip-hop community for the past 2 years. Two of his most controversial statements were about Nipsey Hussle and Big U. That fateful night, a group of men accompanied by Big U decided to give Wack a lesson on respect as they ran down on him in front of a crowd of fans. But before the concert was over, Wack got disciplined by Tiny Draws, a member of the Rolling 60s. According to people that were on the scene, Wack got smacked up and hit with a two-piece.
I swear, I couldn't get it fast enough. I couldn't get my phone out. WACK100 got we not put on him. That nigga talk this shit about this his town.
I'm just saying, you talk about every set.
Hold on.
Every guy.
Hold on, y'all hear they verse.
Nigga talked about every gang, every set. Nigga got there, got shocked out, ran to the front, and jumped off game stage. Nigga slid out that motherfucker. That nigga's officially a buster.
What's your version of it?
My version is, man, Tiny Draws put them motherfucking bombs on that nigga.
Hold on, we ain't doing no names now. We ain't doing no names.
He put them bombs, he got his motherfucking head knuckled up. Hey.
Y'all hear that?
Hey, listen, he gonna remember the Novo, nigga, if he don't remember nothing else in his life.
Y'all hear that? He gonna remember what?
That's all he gonna remember the Novo, nigga. That's all.
And remember who?
He gonna remember not to say niggas' names that he know he ain't supposed to.
Sick. So you don't talk about us.
Don't say niggas' names no more, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Buster ass nigga ran off his motherfucking artist stage, nigga. Nigga, straight mark.
Y'all hear it? It went down. Nigga couldn't get his phone out fast enough.
Yeah, nigga. Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all, nigga couldn't get the phone out fast enough.
That nigga
broke out of here, yo. Nuvo. Y'all see Nuvo? Y'all see it? WACK100, nigga. Talking all that motherfucking shit.
Dad, come on.
I'm working on it.
From watching her first hockey game.
He got the fuck up out of there.
As reports of the incident would surface online, it wouldn't be long before Critter Cali would take to Duse M's platform to give a detailed account of what had actually taken place.
It was epic, bro. You had to be there, bro. So look, I hit to the motherfucking Novo. Boom, I get to the Novo. When I get in here, I'm looking for the homies. I don't see the homies. I try to go backstage. They're like, can't nobody go back there. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, niggas acting weird. I'm like, all right, let me see. I'm like, where the homies at? I call. When I call, I'm like, where everybody? Like, oh, they at the board section. Boom, so I get over there. I see the homie. Boom. I shake his hand. I'm gonna leave some names out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how everybody. Yeah. Boom. So I'm only gonna speak about me and TV. When we get there, boom, so I see the homie, I shake his hand. Sent that on me in. Boom, we chilling, we leaning against the wall. I look, the nigga I'm next to is TD. I look at TD like, nigga, you didn't tell me he was coming out here. He got his hat low, right? He like, yeah, he laugh. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you didn't tell me you was coming out here, nigga. I just got off the phone with you, fool. He like, yeah. So boom, right? We go into the little bar area. We standing there, and I see this nigga TD stretching now. Oh, no. I've been around. I done been in a few fights. I done been in a few rumbles. I didn't have my time, right? When I see the homie stretching, I already know what time it is. So that's when it dawned on me, like, oh, corrupt performer with gang manager is, right? Yeah.
Hit the like button.
Oh, shit, right. Everybody here starts sticking up like pretty dogs. So now I know, oh yeah, we on bullshit. Right? Now when I look at everybody, you know what I'm saying, we probably like 36 inside the spot. So when I look at everybody, when Wack run by, he run by like a movie, it's like a little short nigga running, right? And the nigga got like 7 foot tall niggas with him, right? So I'm like, damn, that nigga got 7 foot tall niggas with him. So when he run by, it's like 3 niggas with him. When they run by our homies.
Was one of them, does that include Kanye West and his bodyguard?
No, so when they first ran by, I'm guessing he went to go get Kanye. You understand what I'm saying? So because when they run by, it's only 3. When they run back, it's 5. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna break the Kanye shit down to you because Kanye at that time is not Kanye.
Big Buck Wild. What up?
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Kanye is not Kanye. Kanye is just a nigga in all black boots with an all black jacket, all black pants with a black ski mask. So in our eyes, he looked like security. Right. You get what I'm saying? That's not a nigga he went to go get Kanye. That's not what I'm thinking at the time. So boom, when he run back by, it's 5 niggas now. So now the 30, so what he don't know is when he got through that last door, we was behind him. 30 niggas got up and we own that nigga ass. Pause. No diddy. We slide, boom. So when we get this, because we not known as Kanye West. So when we go straight, he must have made a right straight to the stage. You get what I'm saying? Boom. Yeah. When we go straight, we go up the stairs. When we go up the stairs, we looking like, where does niggas go? All the other niggas that was with Blueface, all the other little straggly, maybe Bloods, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? They was all there. So everybody kind of know this is where it turned into some training day shit. Ready? So boom. Now niggas is seeing when Wack move, niggas is moving. So they know they like, oh, all right. Them niggas is here to fuck Wack up. So boom, when we go upstairs, we sitting right there by DJ Quick. We at DJ Quick dressing room. He at the top of the Novu. So if you know the Novu is a hallway, and it's a similar hallway right upstairs. You just gotta go up that stairs. So the stairs, it makes like a spiral. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big, but it 4 people can maybe walk down the stairs at the same time or up the stairs at the same time. So boom, 30 people smush up the stairs. When we get to the top of the stairs, we looking for Wack people, kind of like, hey, what y'all on? They're like, oh, y'all on bullshit. We like, yeah. They're like, oh, yeah, we hitting up here. So we like, cool. So now we standing right there. Of course, if we would corrupt and corrupt running DJ Quick, they chopping it up for a second. You know what I'm saying? So we don't stand still real quick. So boom, at this moment, we kind of like, man, we ain't gonna find a nigga running from us. So we like, fuck it, man. We just gonna go down because Donnie about to perform. With Gary, we're gonna just go down the stairs and go get ready by the stage. As we going down this thing, because now Wack knows that we was in that bar, so he's not gonna run back. So now he's trying to figure out a way to get Kanye out this motherfucker. Because now Kanye leaving. So as we're going to leave down those stairs that leads back downstairs to the main hallway to the stage, the nigga TD runs into Wack. Wack is the first nigga leading up the stairs. And TD is the first nigga and a couple other homies. I'm not gonna say their name, they know who they are. was coming down the stairs. So as we going down the stairs, I'm at the top of the stairs because I really don't see these niggas leaving yet. So when they leaving, I see everybody leave. I'm probably saying my boss and a couple other homies that was with DJ quit. So when I'm going down the stairs, when I turn around, I'm at the top of the stairs. I see the homie say, "What, nigga? What's that shit you said?" And the nigga said, "What?" And all I heard was, when I'm looking at drawers, I see the nigga drawers smack the fire from this nigga. But everybody that didn't see it ducked because it sounded like a gunshot. Hit the nigga so hard, the whole stairwell froze. Because, nigga, we saw a blower went off, nigga.
Blue G, man, we gonna tap in after we.
This shit was wild. D, aka Tiny Draws, would even confront Wack himself for lying about the entire situation.
Yo, listen, so I come in here to listen to y'all, answer a few of y'all questions, but I'm not having no back and forth with no nigga it's already on with.
Talking to Tiny Draws, nigga. Put that on
talking about
Pyro.
the busted nigga that looked me in my face.
Put that on Pyro. Hey, look. All you gotta do, cause we ain't gotta do no yelling. We ain't gotta do none of that, bro. Put that on Pyro.
Who is you though, bro?
This is Tiny Draws, Cash.
Well, what are we talking about?
We talk about what happened when you walked up them stairs, nigga. Put that on Pyro.
What happened?
You didn't get smacked in your head and you didn't get socked in your face.
Nigga touch me, nigga. What did you talking
about? Bro, put that on Pyro.
Why you nigga? You want me to
put that on Pyro?
Hey, you didn't. You would no other nigga.
Look, bro. Put that on Pyro.
You would no nigga ever touch me.
Man, look, I'm not, bro.
Your uncle bitch wrong got drew down on.
You put everything on Pyro. Put that on Pyro, nigga. When you came up them stairs, nigga smacked you in your head.
You
put that on Pyro.
My head. Where you
nigga, put that on Pyro. Put that on Pyro. You didn't run on that stage.
Y'all sent the picture with my eye circle like it was my eye.
Bro,
so was it my head or my eye? I put that on your raggedy ass mama.
Put that on Pyro, bro. That's all you gotta do. Put everything else on Pyro. Put that on Pyro and nigga didn't smack
your mama.
Put that on Pyro. That's all you gotta do.
My nigga.
Yeah, all right. You know what time it is, nigga.
Well, if it's that time, why you on the internet?
Yeah, man, come on. You know what time it is, nigga.
If it's that time, why you on the internet?
You know what time it is, my nigga. Stop all the games, bro. Really, that happened to you in the garage, and that happened to you on that stairway. It's two
what
different
incidents, to me in the garage? Just see if you tell
nigga, the two things that happened to you, you got caught in the garage.
What happened to me in the garage?
You got caught backstage, nigga. Two different incidents.
What happened to me in the garage?
Come on, my nigga. Corrupt didn't tell you nothing. You won't hear capping, nigga.
What happened to me in the garage?
Didn't call and tell you nothing.
Hey,
you capping. Because Corrupt was on that stairway right with us, nigga.
Tell me what happened to me in the garage.
We came down the stairs. You was coming up the stairs. You was with Kanye West, wasn't you? He had just walked on stage. You thought he was about to walk the nigga upstairs. We met right there at the stairway. We didn't say no words. We cracked you in your head on Neighborhood Crip, nigga. Yes or no?
Shit.
Put that on Pyro.
You said that happened on the stairs. So what happened in the garage?
It happened on the stairs, nigga. And then you ran to the stage. Then? You, the tall nigga with the penalty.
I'm trying to establish something.
Nothing on Pyro, though. That's on Pyro you ran, nigga.
Nigga, keep Pyro out your mouth.
Nigga, I'm going to keep saying it. You ain't going to do nothing. You had the chance to do something.
I'm pretty sure by now that you all know this turn of events was documented in Big U's federal complaint. Alex Alonso, owner and operator of the Streets TV YouTube channel, would give a word-for-word play-by-play account of what Cash Jones, a.k.a. WACK100, was documented as saying,
chasing down WACK100, attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 niggas with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black tied down. She like, boom. She jumped in the car, paid for, and then took off. Boom. This nigga screaming, my wife draws. I see you, Eugene. I see you. Eugene Henley, I see you. He's screaming all that. He's got his blower out, but he's fucked up because nobody's around. We like, bitch ass nigga. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass nigga. He like, die here, man. Don't do this. My wife, my kids in that car. Draws. Don't do this. He's screaming. This is in the actual complaint.
I swear, bruh, you can't make this shit up.
And Leon, people just getting up on.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for your house no matter what
Exposed
condition it's
to
in.
you is new to a lot of people. A lot of people ain't heard a lot about none of this. That's why you got them still messing with these rats. But look, that was the end of that video anyway. Shout out 504 Street Stories and Gangsta News Network. 504 Street Stories and Gangsta News Network. Now, oh, shout out my boy Scandalous Los Angeles TV. I ain't forgot about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Build you up, tear you down. Pun intended. Let's get into this real quick. My boy Scandalous is he's making mockery of these dick riders. Let's go.
Yeah. I single-handedly took down Big U.
Violated him. Sure. 2-3 years, right?
That's such a claim to fame now that Big U is like the ultimate bad guy of LA.
No.
Him being able to say that he violated is like him saying he went up against Al Capone.
No.
To tell the tale.
No, you got to remember, I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U. Now, Monster Cody was a dope fiend. Crack.
Monster Cody was a...
Hold on. They talk about Monster Cody like how they speak on Big U. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
Rest in peace to Big Toogie. Let me ask you a question. Big Toogie or Big U?
As of what?
Just on the yard.
Oh, Big U. He got the record, 32 knockouts, one ride. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
He ain't knocked no 32
niggas out on camera. I'm a power rule, man. I'm just going to look.
You had to put some bigger suit on that shit.
You ain't putting listen. Thinking about somebody, let me paint another picture. That's probably 80 and 90 pounds lighter, fifth degree black belt with a street squabble. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U. We got down. Just got down. 29. No, you ain't put no fucking work in. You wasn't in. You wasn't even motherfucking right. I done been places with him. Me and him pulling up. He in my car. Soon as he get away from me, hey, cuz.
Why you ain't on the line?
Fuck you doing with cuz? Cuz be on the yard tripping.
No, it was what
I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
Fictitious
Oh
shit,
no,
man.
he knocked out 32 because he got the knockout record in the penitentiary in California. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
Documented
on camera, nigga. Documented. He got to ride up for every last one. He knocked 32 out. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
Okay.
He did that. You know, dude like 5th degree martial arts and all that shit. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U. But you got to remember, you talking about Big U, 100 pounds light and all that kind of shit. Okay, you know what I mean? He was a different dude back then.
When some of the guys were speaking about it, we were just talking about the...
Oh, no, he got a reputation for that. That ain't nothing new out here. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U. Bro, like, you know, because I ain't gonna take nothing from them. That wasn't no new shit.
Okay. Because we were talking about the shit yesterday. They say
he knocked out a bunch of crazy shit. He knocked one of his own homeboys' eye out his whole face. Whole socket. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U. Nigga knocked 32 motherfuckers out documented on camera, bro. You know, and then they film all that shit. He caught the rider for every last one of them. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
Who's the most prominent Crip of all time? And why?
When you say prominent, what is prominent? This ain't your question.
I would listen. I got to factor in everybody, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Go to Crip.
No, listen. No, listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get at again to Big U. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not taking nothing from the ones that started it, the Two Keys and all them, right? The Raymond Watts. I'm not taking nothing from them, right? But what I'm looking at, the longevity of it, the achievements of it, right? And where they stand today, right? Business-wise, family-wise. We got one of the brothers on death row, right? There's only so much you can do. I don't even know if he had children. I'm not in tune with him that, right? It's only so much you can do sitting from death row. He did a lot of children's books and things of that nature. But when I sit because I know him personally, right? I know his family. I know his achievements. I know what his goals was, what he wanted to do. Before he did them, I watched him birth. I watched him come to life. I watched him take hits. I watched him be attacked by the law. You know what I'm saying? I watched him bounce back from it, right? I watched him be attacked by his own people
and still stay positive through it and survive and bounce back from it, right? When he could have really shined a light or did some other shit, right? So I say that to say this. Business-wise, bro, he's mid-50s, 50-something, right? He's still here, free. He's been free maybe, 16 years? 16 years, right? He's still free, right? Not only is he free, he's totally legit and he's legal, right? Not only that, he's stepped into our community and in his section has reduced gang violence by like 40, 50, 60% in his area. Not only has he done that, he's opened his doors to who I know is his arch enemies, A-Trade gangsters and cats over here, and said, hey, come see me and I'll show you how to get set up so you can have contracts with the city of Los Angeles, so you can help reduce the gang violence in your section. These are things that he does that I don't do, right? I've seen him take kids and continuation schools and take time out of his day and sit with these kids. I seen him run around and harass the shit out of us. I need this money, man, to buy these helmets or these this or these cleats, right? I've seen him do these things. So when it comes to achievements and when it comes to giving Crippin', right, a positive light of showing where you can come from and what you can stand for, right, and still be here, standing today, all his limbs, and of same mind and legal, not on the run, being able to move around multiple businesses. When it come to that, right down to date in 2020, I got to get at the draws. I got to get at to him. I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
Swinging
based
on
upon the
his
stats.
Who the biggest blood of all time? I want to see it from a Crip standpoint, from a blood standpoint.
Of all time?
Yes, like who's the number one blood?
He used a crazy word because we ain't done yet.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm talking up to now, up to this point.
Let me say the biggest blood of all time would have to be Suge. The one that's...
I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
I don't even fuck with that social media shit. I ain't got time. That's just, I don't know how niggas got time. They're like niggas use that as a marketing tool. Only just blood. Yeah. Blood's an Instagram gangster. And blood is turning down fades left and right. Yeah, I heard some get to it with a few niggas and shit. They even turning them down. Like they really was trying to line it up, you know what I mean? Looney. And that nigga got, you know who that nigga's boss is? Big U. That nigga got Big U dick the soft dog part down his throat blood. It's disgusting. That nigga got Big U dick the soft dog part down his throat blood. It's disgusting. That nigga got Big U dick the soft dog part down his throat blood. It's disgusting. Wow. I had an argument over Big U because I was fucking with the Hoovers. They're like, bro, you shouldn't fuck with the Hoovers. You should fuck with the 60s. I said, man, check this out. I'm not even fucking with the Hoovers. I'm working. I'm doing work. You know what I mean? Well, I fuck with this. I said, so what, blood? I don't. And then a nigga called me back. Blah, blah, blah. How you feel about Big U? I like blood. I don't give a fuck about blood. I think blood respect me. I respect blood. But why you asking me all this weirdo shit? Well, I'm gonna call you back, blood. Big U called me back. Y'all phone. You don't like me, but you respect me, huh? I'm like, who's this? This is Big U. I'm like, blood, you on my phone? He's like, yeah.
I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
I think got Big U dick the soft dog part down his throat blood. It's disgusting.
Who's the most prominent Crip of all time?
I'm gonna get out again to Big U.
I think got Big U dick the soft dog part down his throat blood. It's disgusting.
Only Duracell has power boost ingredients. No other battery has them.
Big U dick down so far down his throat, blood is disgusting.
Want to help keep your hair where it is? Rogaine is proven to help reverse the progression of hereditary hair.
Man. Shout out Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Y'all go ahead and go run that up. Now we gonna get into this. I know y'all didn't get to get this, but this is some nasty work, bro. They like, damn, how you see Suge? Let's go. Boom. Shout out Stand on the Media. Bro should be in the building. Let's see how he chopped this up. We'll get into some of this and we done for the night after this. About 30 minutes worth of what. Oh, before we do that, y'all, can you shout out to that? We got one super chat.
Most definitely, brother. Most definitely. Salute to Drew V with the $10 super chat. Deuce M's and Yael. Keep killing them with the consistent truth. And you know that's what we're going to do, man. Hey, salute to Drew V with the $10 super chat. Anything and everything that's given to the DAMU Kiwe conversation is highly appreciated. Salute to you, your family, and your tribe, Drew V.
Hey, yes, salute, Drew V. We really appreciate it. Let's get to it. Stand on it, media. Shout out District 13 also. Oh, we had no clubhouse. We on YouTube. Crucial. Yo, we'll pull up to go support T-Mac after we run this content.
The nigga Wack, before that next episode aired that he was there, Wack was up there before then. Wack went up to No Jumper. Dead homies, nigga. Adam is the one that exposed it, nigga. See, niggas don't understand this. Niggas don't know what's going on. Adam, the one that made phone calls and told niggas this. Dead homies, he did. This nigga Wack went up to No Jumper, begging to keep his job after what happened up there. Not only that, Adam showed him that he had the motherfucking videotape from his building of what happened. And the bitch ass nigga Wack, dead homies, we had a whole motherfucking meeting about this shit. The nigga Wack was pointing niggas out in the video and giving names.
Now, this is where we start. Flame this bitch ass nigga ass up. So Adam 22 says CS2 Back was up there begging for his job back. He doing dirt bad, y'all. Who thought he was still a millionaire? Y'all couldn't tell the nigga fell off. Y'all didn't believe when we told y'all he didn't have the money to bail Keefe D up and he couldn't show the courts. So they said that it was a morass of false lies and fraud through the damn bail bondsman. Y'all forgot about all of that? And not only is he begging for his job, Adam 22 has the official No Jumper footage of the beating. Their cameras caught video footage of the No Jumper beating, which I'm sure Adam gave to the police by now. And WACK100, Adam told them that WACK100 was pointing out to him everybody that he's seen on the No Jumper footage, identifying them, knowing that this civilian who just said he would have wore wire on Big U is not finna go down for these Negroes. He's finna rat them all out. Nasty work. Told you. Oh, we warned y'all niggas about dealing with that rat, but nah. Cloud is a dangerous drug.
This is whoopty whoop whoop. This is whoopty whoop whoop. This is whoopty whoop whoop. And this is whoopty whoop. All my kids, nigga, my dead sister, rest in peace. Adam exposed that, nigga. And when I confronted the nigga about that the other day, he called Sharice. Sharice on the phone with Luce. You told the nigga Hoodlum I did. Nah, nigga, Adam told us, nigga. Adam told on your punk ass, nigga. You was up there identifying niggas in videos from the No Jumper shit, nigga, up there begging for your job like a bitch, nigga. Do y'all not see how this nigga Wack operate? He is all internet. He can't live without the internet. He the only nigga I know that runs 24-hour rooms in Clubhouse. I understand the algorithm shit, but he's a little bit infatuated with the internet. You take No Jumper away from that nigga fuck around and have a stroke. I'm not lying. Dead homies, Adam told us, nigga. That nigga went up there.
As Girl Scouts, we know who we are, what we're made of, and where we'll go next.
On this flying ball
Hey, y'all
of
hit
dirt,
that
we
like
have
button.
waves that carve rock and trees.
Let's go.
Begging for his job and was pointing out the homies in the motherfucking surveillance video, nigga. And like I said, I don't fuck with SBGB. He did too much IBM loose slander. I don't even fuck what he said about WACK. But he did mention some shit that I seen. Why the fuck would you come back up to No Jumper and bring the evidence of a robbery back up there? Oh, here go to watch. What the fuck? Put everything in place. No Jumper was already being watched at that time. Even if you say, well, maybe not, it started being watched the next day after when that video hit online. So why the fuck you bring that motherfucking watch up there? You basically said, here's the proof that somebody got robbed. Do y'all not see what the fuck's going on?
Yeah,
everybody seen the video. Niggas seen who was involved with the No Jumper beatdown, and you come and bring the watch and say, well, it wasn't $5,000 and shit. It was just this. It don't matter what it is. If I beat a nigga up right now and take a Tootsie Roll off out of his pocket, nigga, that's robbery, nigga. You see what I'm saying? No, I'm not loose cannon, brother. We don't fuck with loose cannon, brother. Here, weirdo. I don't fuck with loose cannon, brother. But this is what he do, and people are blinded to what he's doing up there. It's a lot of people that's not blinded though. You got smart niggas that's looking in like this nigga is literally giving them a case. He go to evidence from the robbery. Here goes me disassociating myself. It wasn't me. You see, I stepped back and I let them. You see, me and my 100 side niggas, we stood back and we let them. He's identifying and putting niggas in place. And like, come on, man, pay attention. Hey, you know what? Like I said, Terrell, I can't tell the next nigga what to do. A grown-ass man gonna do what he gonna do. All I can do is give advice. I can observe shit and be like, look, stop doing it. I can give advice. That's it. Hey, stop doing this. You should stop doing that. But if a nigga decide to deal with somebody, we can't do shit about it. He turned y'all into destroyed the police. He didn't get questioned and called in. I gotta tell Luce. I hope Luce know, bro. Actually, well, I mean, like I said, everything that's coming out, you gotta pay attention, man. I've been paying attention to this shit. I've been seeing the nigga snake ways. That's why I'm telling my team to stop dealing with the nigga. Stop answering phone calls from the nigga. Like I said, the nigga 600. When I put this video out on 600, and he seen that his address where he live at right now is in that video. Okay, where's it at? When that nigga seen that address was in here, mind you, he had just got done running content on Cannon. Cannon told on his brother, woo woo woo. When I put this video out right here, and he seen that his address where he live at in Marina Del Rey was in that video, the nigga took down all his content about Cannon, tried to make it seem like Cannon told him to take it down only if we took it our shit down. Nah, nigga, that's not happening. I still ran content on you. Why did you not gonna put nothing out? Oh, I bet, nigga. That nigga, once I put this video out with his address, that nigga literally damn near DM'd everybody from IBM. And his exact words was saying, I'ma tell Luce on you. If I run content on Luce again, I'ma tell him it's your fault. I got a recording right now of Luce saying, y'all can't run content on me. Hold on. Y'all think I'm lying? I'm not lying, bro. He did this shit with all our whole team. What it was, he was desperately trying to get me to take this video down. Because if you look, the only content I ran on the nigga after the whole shit with him saying Luce was a snitch and writing on his brother in the courtroom was this video right here. He was trying to get me to get that video down. It's not going down, nigga. You're in Marina Del Rey, nigga. You're not in the hood. You're over there by the beaches. Why you think all your videos is by the beaches, nigga? I already got you, bro. I'm telling you, he set Luce up, told Luce to make an example, allowing someone to record a crime through everyone under that. Right. I mean, I kind of looked at it that way too. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, I heard the nigga literally in Clubhouse saying, we ain't sent the video. I ain't sent it to nobody, but he actually did.
Boss baby for life. What up?
I can guarantee you, Wack is the one that told academics to post that video. Even though it's already out there, you gotta understand, like I said, you got a nigga that can have 3 followers, just started Instagram and post that video, it probably wouldn't even touch the 100 people. But when you got somebody like academics touch it, the feds see it. Do y'all see what I'm saying? So what was the whole motive in you sending it to academics and having him post it too? He knew 600 took the video down. Remember that academics posted it 2 days later after 600 did. Like, come on, man. I'm seeing a lot of police shit with WACK. Every time we look up, how you got the info that the police got? How you got the shit that we can't access, but the police can access? How you get it?
Veggie wrong.
Yeah, 600 next. But I don't know. Him and 600 relate so much to each other. I don't know. I honestly don't know. What this nigga, what's the name at? But the nigga sent the same message to all of us. I got a video saying you said take it down.
Live YouTube active checks.
Here we go right here. Look. I'm gonna show y'all this nigga, bro. He was desperately trying to get me to get that video down. It ain't going down, nigga. You in Marina Del Rey, nigga. Yeah, nigga. All right, boom, right?
Dave's Hot Chicken. This is a public service announcement. I don't know what y'all was thinking when y'all took those collie.
This what the nigga wrote all of us. It's a fly in here, Shelby. You should go ask them other IBM. He was why they took that shit down. All right, so let me explain that first part of that message to y'all, right?
Yeah, I got it.
My nigga Draco from IBM, right?
I got the Addy.
He put out some content on the nigga 600 on his story. 600 seen the content. 600
gonna put that shit in the
him.
Discord tonight.
Matter of fact, I got that motherfucking screenshot, nigga. I'm not listening. I spit all facts in this motherfucker. I'm the receipt motherfucking king, nigga. I'm finna show y'all if y'all think I'm lying. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. More Draco number at right here.
Salute, senior.
Like I said, I'm finna cook these niggas. They got me fucked up. Dead homies. I know too much about them. Where it's at? Where the screenshot at? Hold on. Right here. It's actually a video. He actually screen recorded the voice messages, right? All right, so hold on. I'm gonna put it up in the
TV, salute.
Chat right now so I can
600 a hoe for that.
Hey, active. If listen, well, do Sims. I hate saying active chat. I know that's your thing. Unblock me on Instagram. Dead homies, I ain't bumping heads with you no more. You low key, yeah, we got the same niggas. Unblock me on Instagram, IBM Hoodlum, and I'ma DM it to you. Dead homies.
I did unblock IBM Hoodlum, and we talk.
All right, so boom, right?
He eating right now.
Remember, this is my Instagram.
Try to get him up here.
This is where I run all our content. IBM Hoodlum, H004LUM. IBM H004LUM. DM me, dead homies. I'm gonna send you a daddy.
420 pounds.
All right, so boom, let's go back right here, right?
Hey, bro, I can play.
All right, so boom. Remind you, like I said, the homie made content on him, and I caught this when he sent it to me, story unavailable, which let me know the homie took down the content. Why the fuck would he take down the content? Okay. But mind you, this is what 600 wrote him. Well, voice messaged him and he sent it to me. This is the day before the nigga got
all right. I'm just gonna go strike up on his building. DAMU Kiwe.
Listen.
That nigga Duse don't want y'all talking no shit about me. So I suggest you take that down.
I'm blessed.
Or call Sharice, bro. Trust me. Hey, but look, it's up to y'all. I'll put all that shit back up and blame it on you. I'm not the one calling around, bro. So you need to think about what you got going on, man. Because that shit y'all doing, that shit don't bother me.
All right, now mind you, let me point something out to y'all, right?
Hey, bro.
He always say that shit y'all doing don't bother me, right? Anytime you gotta hop in a nigga DMs that's not hopping in your DMs is because you're bothered. You see what I'm saying? The lies, nigga. If I'm bothered by a nigga, I'm finna DM this like got me fucked up. He's bothered. That's the reason why you're reaching out. So mind you, y'all heard what he said, right? Right. The nigga Draco take the content down. And I'm hot because I caught in the screenshot that something was taken down, but I didn't know what was taken down, right? Boom. He writes me this the next morning. You should go ask them other IBM why they took their shit down. So I'm like, what? I'm hot when I read that. I'm like, that's what I seen in the motherfucking video clip from Draco. Now he basically has ammo to say I had a nigga from IBM take their content down. So I'm hot. Like, I can't wait to talk to this nigga Draco, right? It don't matter to me, so I'm going to blame it all on you. Luce asked me to take all these down. You should call Sharice. I'm going to keep it real. I deleted my voice messages to him because I didn't know. Like I said, I just started fucking with Instagram like that 5 or 6 months ago. I've had one for years, but I never utilized it. Sharice, the one that told me, like, be careful what you put in the DM because they can report your DMs. It's not like Facebook. I'm like, what? So I go in and I remove all my voice messages because I'm going big, like, bitch ass nigga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck what Luce talking about. As long as I know you don't like the homie, me removing my content does not change how you feel about Luce. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you in. Well, I was going big on the nigga. So when Sharice told me that, because I told her about the nigga DM me, she was like, no, go delete it because he can report those. These niggas already the police. You know what I'm saying? So I called Draco. I'm like, bro, you took the content down? He's like, well, because he said that, I felt like he spoke to, I said, my nigga, he ain't IBM. We don't take orders from no nigga. Not even Luce don't even control us. We just Luce team. They have this narrative that when we put content out on them, that Luce is telling them to do it. No, nigga, I'm putting content out on you niggas because every time I look up, you weird ass niggas from the 100 side got shit captioned as if y'all beefing with the homie. And like I explained to Sharice, a lot of these niggas ain't finna go click on a motherfucking Clubhouse video on YouTube and actually listen to what they're talking about. They gonna look at that title, Luce Cannon gets called out by Wack and Wack questioning him, ratting, and they gonna look at that and like, what the fuck?
Family
Niggas is actually not going in and listening to that audio. They not gonna go give you a number on YouTube. They gonna go off of what they see. So if your team is posting shit like this, the team gonna go in on you. And that's what it was. Why they running content on me? He controlling them niggas. He a crybaby. Every time we look up, the nigga Wack is crying about what we do. Right. Clubhouse out there is trash, bro. But this is where, you know, they do majority of their shit at, and a lot of niggas don't know. This is how we catch a lot of shit they do. It says WACK100 set up Big U, IBM, and Break Baby. They knew Luce Cannon was wild. Right. I mean, how many times have Wack set up and told niggas, man, y'all better stop playing with Luce Cannon? I felt like that was a setup. He was trying to get people to lock on to him who he was and what he was about. Like, if somebody a killer, why are you exposing that? Why are you openly saying he's this type of person? You see what I'm saying? But anyways, this is what he wrote, 3 or 4 of them. He even wrote my nigga Gizzy. I got the screenshots on my phone of that too. Look,
Yeah, I had blocked him.
Look,
I don't remember why.
Well, I'm gonna say y'all think I'm lying just the same, right? I'm gonna put Gizzy shit. Like, he was desperately trying to get that post taken down. He wanted me to take that post down because, like I said, when you go look at that video on my Instagram, so I'm gonna explain to you why, right? He thought the coast was clear. Hold on, let me get this one from Gizzy up. Right here, look. That hubby's like, this nigga weird, bro. So he sent voice messages, but Gizzy didn't screen record it. He just sent me like that he DM'd him. Watch this shit. All right, boom. It's the homie. He sent me the screenshots. The nigga over here. The homie tell him, you ain't tripping. How about my DMs? Hit me when you in Vegas so we can have a drink. We don't need no breaks, homie. This is what he tell him after the first one. Send them number voice messages. You ain't tripping. How about my DM? Yeah, like this is what he do. Like the nigga been going around desperately trying to get me to. But there's a fly in here. Trying to get me to take that post down. Now I'm explaining to you why he thought he was in the clear, right? It's because the nigga is tied to so many addresses. See, you gotta understand how addresses work. If you can get mail sent to a certain address for a certain amount of time, that will be labeled as your permanent address. Loose head isn't high. He on the Fed phone still telling. Nah, loose head is held real high. You can say whatever you want to say, Case. I talk to the homie every day, dead homies. If Sharice called me, you probably hear me on the phone with him. She probably gonna merge me and she like Cannon on the phone. And I'm gonna let him know we live so he won't send no crazy shit. But so you got me fucking sidetracked, right? What the fuck I was saying now? Fucking with you, bro. Oh yeah, the video. So when I pull his addresses, right? The top address that shows accurate to as of today show the Inglewood address. But in these addresses that shows most recent to the last 10 years. And one or two of those addresses in that picture that I got from where I pulled the addresses from had his address towards the bottom, so it's overlooked because when you look at it
tonight,
when you look at it, you would think that's a previous address, and the address he's at is at the one at the top. So I'm gonna break that down to y'all right now. I got you. Hold on. Did you DM me? Hold on. Let me DM me real quick, Duse, and I'm gonna send it to you. But so when you look at the motherfucking thing, you would think, okay, well, he can't live there. That's a previous address. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know. So he thought he was in the clear. So when I dig into the addresses a little deeper, I was wondering why this nigga was so desperately going around to all the IBM team members telling us, Lou said that y'all can't run content on me. Dead homies ever talk. Every time I talk to Luz, run that shit up on that bitch ass nigga. Every motherfucking time. I couldn't figure it out. So boom, my wife a genius, bro. My wife got 3 master's degrees. Name it. My wife net worth is $10 million, bro. My wife is top of the motherfucking totem pole, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. My wife got it, nigga. My wife is my mastermind. When I don't know about certain shit, I stick my wife over here. Couple minutes is done. Boom, she pinged it for me. Here it is right here. So we figured out why he was so desperately trying to get that video taken down. So let me break it down to you. The address was labeled current to previous, but not in his situation. The one at the top that was current is his mama address. The living mama, the one he's been telling y'all that's dead, is not dead. So we figured out, no wonder why he want this shit down, because in this photo.
So
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little
Crip
silly, a
Cop
little
mama
silly goosey. No lie.
is alive. He been lying saying his mama was dead. Oh, your mama is alive. He been lying saying his mama was dead. It's nasty work. Hold on. Where we at? Oh, that was it? No, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Let's go back to Stand on the Media. I don't know how that happened. Oh, damn. How the hell that happened?
So basically,
photo not only is his mama address, but when you go down to previous addresses, it actually has the address.
My bad, you want me to stop
where
you,
he
y'all?
lives right motherfucking now.
No. Go ahead and play it through. I'll wait till you get done with it. I want them to hear the content. It's cool.
Yeah, we got about 12 more minutes.
I said, oh, no wonder why Blood want this motherfucker taken down so bad, because the drop is right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Not only that, it actually have, man, listen. Y'all want to see 600 Daddy? Anybody in the chat? Y'all want to see 600 Daddy? I go back. When I tell you I get grimy with this shit, I'm going to show y'all a picture of 600 Daddy in high school. Y'all want to see him? And I'll show you his grandpa too. Like, niggas don't understand. Like, nigga, my wife will get in your ass, bro. Will get in your motherfucking ass. Matter of fact, watch this. Nigga, I'm not playing no games with niggas, bro. Matter of fact, I'm going to put his grandpa on the screen first. So when he see this content, he know, nigga, I'm not playing, bro. This 600 grandpa, he actually dead though. 600 grandpa is not alive no more. That's 600 grandpa. His name is Bernard. Bernard William Lovejoy. Dead homies, that's his grandpa. I got the records to prove it. When I run my motherfucking documentary, if blood get out of line again, I'm gonna show y'all. That's Bernard. Bernard William Lovejoy. That's 600's grandpa. He's no longer alive though. We're not gonna disrespect him. But yeah, we're gonna pull his daddy up next. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. He probably ain't even got this picture. Shit, he probably don't even know if this is dad or not. Nah, he grew up suburbial, so he's tight-knit family. He know, trust me, he know who his daddy is. When I get down to it, when I run my documentary, if he say get out of line, y'all gonna know why he know who his daddy is. That's 600 daddy. That's 600 daddy in high school. His name is Cornell Lovejoy, and his daddy is still alive too. So that all my parents are not here no more, lies. Cat. Fabricated ass niggas.
I'm gonna show y'all the picture right now.
Got his daddy address too, and a picture of his house. That's 600 daddy.
Can't wait.
I have not been able to come up on a photo of his mom.
Hold on. Hold on. We gonna show y'all, man, because y'all they're like, please show us how his daddy look. We gonna go to it. It's on my IG.
Hey, listen, don't be showing. Don't show Mr. Lovejoy. Don't show Senior Lovejoy. Because you niggas.
Listen, man, I'm doxing the Addy in Discord today, so he can't report it. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna report. So if you see right here, you got the Crip cop, right? And then let's turn the music on.
Bernard. Bernard.
Hold on, let me show you his daddy. Oh wow, that's the wrong one. Let me go back.
That ain't Bernard. Them boobies.
No, right here. Boom. There goes his dad. He looked like his dad too. Oh man.
What's the nigga name, bro?
His name is Cornell
Cornball Lovejoy. Hey, Cornball. Hey, Buster. Hey, don't talk about my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my dad.
Yeah, but
Cornball.
you talked about niggas' kids. You talked about niggas' families. You did all that weird shit, right?
All right.
Try to lie to us like your daddy wasn't alive. Oh no, see, I didn't know who my daddy was. They told me that wasn't my real daddy. And so my auntie told me that he came with a whole little cap because he wanted to spin niggas away from being able to zone in on his family. Well, we got the Addy. We dropping that in the Discord tonight. Then we got Cornell Love, boys. Now, why you don't claim your daddy, boy? See, I'm starting to think that it's a family affair. You's a snitch, just like your daddy.
Hey, brother, we got a super chat. Let me get to that. Hey, we got C-Rails W with the $20 super chat. Let's see if his daddy CS2 gonna tuck him in at night after that Addy hit. Look. Curious. Hey, man, C-Rails W, man. Salute for the $20 super chat. Anything and everything that is given to the DAMU Kiwe conversation team is highly appreciated. Blessings to you, your family, and your tribe.
Salute. But yeah, this is old Cornell Love, boys. You gonna go viral now, Cornell. Not Dr. Cornell West, nigga. We're talking about Cornell Love, boys. This is why his son came out all soft. A big old beta male.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's so bright. We got you, bitch. Bernard, Cornell. Bitch ass nigga, bro. We got your motherfucking ass. Cornell. What? Hey, LeBron, no, nigga, this Cornell. Cornell. Box it ass. The motherfucking ass over here.
Doxing 3 generations of love, boy.
Hey. Oh, shit, bro. Oh no, Duse, you beat me to the punch, blood. Hold on.
Hey, what Tech 9 is that? They say Tech 9.
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm crying this bitch ass nigga and his pappy. I can't even do his voice. Wait a minute, hold on.
Catch your breath.
His bitch ass be like, he be like, that's my pappy. That's Pappy Lovejoy. You know what I'm saying? So, I got my snitcher from my pappy. I got my snitcher from my pawpaw. Bitch ass nigga, pawpaw. Fuck you, nigga. Pawpaw. Yeah, nigga. That nigga be thinking shit sweet, man. Hey, cornball. I mean, 600. What you whatever. I know Pappy Bernard rolling over in his grave. You now him finding out you a Crip cop, bitch ass nigga. You the Crip cop and yo Papa Bernard is rolling over in his ashes.
They said corny loves you. That nigga Love Boy daddy name is Corny Love Boy. Something is wrong with y'all. Come on, we got 10 more minutes of content. I can't breathe right now. This nigga
corny.
Hey, he just didn't want Loose Cannon to know. Loose Cannon would have said, Corny!
Now I see why that you is a cornball. Corny! Yeah, nigga, corny. You niggas corny and horny for content. Bitch ass nigga.
Say he look like a poodle. It probably ain't his daddy. His mama just said it was. Nah, he looked like Love Boys. It match up, bro. He spit him out.
His mom, which I got her information, her address, all that, but his mom was very discreet about what she did. So we have not been able to come across a photo of her. But this is 600 Daddy. His name is Cornell Lovejoy. Okay. Cornell Lovejoy Daddy is Bernard Lovejoy. Okay. Him, you want to know what his middle name is? Bernard. It's Cornell Bernard Lovejoy. We go so deep into shit over the years. He wound up removing the Bernard out of his name. And the reason why is because I go through the same shit with my name. Whenever you're named after a parent and it's similar, when it comes to like certain documents and certain doing things and records and shit, it get mixed up and it will confuse you with the other person. Kind of like what just happened with Cannon in court. Content that the nigga just ran on the homie talking about he told on his brother. That's not what happened. What they was trying to use against Loose Cannon in the courtroom to deny his bail, remember, nobody really gets your lawyer does all the talking when it's the nitty gritty. The only time Cannon got to speak is when Loose Cannon shouted out in the courtroom when he seen what's the name Eddie Boy in there like, I don't fuck with cuz why he here. That's the only time Cannon spoke.
3 reasons why I canceled my DoorDash subscription and switched to Cook Unity. Number 1, I was spending way too much. DoorDash fees.
When they read Cannon Priors, what they used against him to not give him bail, part of what they read out in the courtroom was a mix-up between Cannon and Cannon twin brother Tremaine, whatever the fuck his name is, not Tremaine, the brother. He got a twin brother.
Jermaine.
So the attorney was like, hold on, y'all are using part of his brother's record with his to not give him bail because the names are similar. That's what his attorney said. What 600 do? Oh, you stood up and you told on your brother. That's not what happened. The man was in there getting blamed for his brother record. But that's what happens when you got similar names. You will get confused growing up. It happened with me and my dad. So his real name is Cornell Bernard Lovejoy. So the Bernard being in the middle of his name, it confused him with the daddy, which is Bernard William Lovejoy.
You are not the father.
600 grandpa, 600. Like I said, this shit can get real grimy. And I keep telling these niggas, I can go deeper and deeper. I was not going to do this today, but the only reason why I did this today is because of that text message I got from my homie from my turf last night when he said, I just got off the phone with Wack, and Wack said, you said this about me. How do you go live and say this about me, and then you in the live call my homie and said that I said it about him? Pathological liar. This is what they do. And don't even realize you text me 4 days ago about the same shit, saying somebody else told you that. You see what I'm saying? They said, why Wack turned his back on Loose Cannon? The image he's trying to portray right now is that he's not turning his back on Loose Cannon. Okay, he's trying to portray the image of, I'm supporting him. I want him to come home. They bumped heads because of the whole swatting situation. But me being on a phone call numerous of times with Wack since the homie been locked up has exposed a lot of how Wack really felt about the homie. He never really fucked with Loose. Like I said, you don't sit on the phone and just talk bad about somebody that you fuck with, bro. He literally blamed Loose for everything. This happened because of Loose. That happened because of Loose. Loose this, Loose that, Loose this, Loose that. You don't fuck with the homie like that, bro. This is the same man that you set up on the phone and talked about. And this is the same man that was willing to get on a phone call with me and get at me. Loose got at me like, nigga, you don't ever talk and go at nobody's wife, because the bitch ass nigga Wack lied and said that I threatened R&B. He was willing to protect that for that nigga Wack to where he start tripping with me like, what the fuck you doing?
His mama
shit like that. Tripping on me on the phone. I'm like, what is you talking about? I ain't never say nothing to R&B. What is you talking about? I was oblivious. But it's the same nigga that can sit on the phone call with me and talk down on my homie the whole motherfucking phone call. The homie you're talking about was the one that was willing to go to war for your motherfucking girl, nigga. That shit is crazy, bro. Like I said, Wack is internet. And if you pay attention to the internet over time, Loose Cannon names started to get bigger in algorithm than Wack's. Okay. I know this firsthand because once I started pushing content for IBM on Instagram, I can see who name hits harder than others when I post about it. Okay. He said his daddy not dead. He lied to y'all. His mama and his daddy is still alive. His grandpa's dead. But trust me, that's another lie on the documentary I'm exposed to y'all. His mama and daddy is live and well. That was a lie. Okay. The mama and daddy is fine. They're older. They're in their 60s, but they're not, they're not dead. But, this is what the nigga Wack do, man. And people don't understand that depending on who you dealing with in life, who they present themselves to be to you can blind you to the truth. And I feel like because of clout in a way, because of content, Loose kind of forced himself to deal with Wack, because Loose not only opened up doors to Wack, but Wack opened up doors to Loose. Like I said, Loose name was getting bigger in an algorithm than Wack's. And I started to point that out. And once I started to notice that, I would get numerous phone calls. Shit was already happening before y'all seen the fallout. Y'all seen the fallout at the swatting situation. It was already shit going on before that. You ain't lying about that. I remember when Loose told Brick he got a bigger algorithm and doing IBM. Exactly. You got to understand, Wack is the type of nigga that has to be head honcho. He has to be, spotlight got to be on me. I'm top dog. If anybody comes in and tries to take that spot, he gonna find a way to knock you down. Just imagine, right? Give you an example in another way. Just imagine if you making 5 million a year. And your man's that's up under you, your right-hand man is making 1.5 million a year. And then out of nowhere, that your man's that's the second man, the man that's up under you, starts making that 5 mil you making, and now you making what he making. He not gonna like that. You taken from him. Now I got to figure out a way to get rid of you. Pay attention, man. I watched it unfold right before my eyes. I used to sit here and tell my wife, like, Loose name is bigger in algorithm than Wax. Why do you think when you look at my videos on my Instagram, you got to learn how to trigger the algorithm, right? So if you go look at my Instagram, I will refer to Loose Cannon affiliate. And once you put Loose Cannon name in something, the shit goes crazy. Okay. So I used to test the waters by putting Wack name versus Loose. That's when I started to see that Loose Cannon name was much bigger in the algorithm than Wax. And I started to see the behavior from Wack and what was going on. Loose was getting bigger than him on the internet, bro. This is Wack's playground. Wack's playground is the internet. That's what he does. If you can beat him at this is when he tries to do slick slide shit like he's trying to do to me right now. He's trying to do the divide and conquer with IBM right now as we speak. You read the indictment paperwork, right? Has anyone asked Wack how he avoided Loose on recorded phone call and never bothered to tell him? Wack held him in info. All right, so mind you, right? I just said that earlier. If y'all heard the recording that they thought was a leaked conversation with Loose Cannon and Dale, WACK100 is the one that put that out. See, a lot of people don't know that. Wack put that audio out. Why would you put that out? Denied it in the beginning. I got the screenshots on my phone. I don't know nothing about that. Didn't turn around and knew he was caught up and was like, you know what? I did put that out. I put it out because I was just trying to expose Big U. That Big U was telling on Loose Cannon.
Let's talk about that real quick, and then we're gonna show corny for content, right? So he just told us that WACK100 put out the audio conversation that he recorded with Loose Cannon talking to Quick to Tell Dale the Rat, Dale Morris. Well, for everybody in the chat who been paying attention to what's going on, we know that audio was first played on SBGB TV. So when Duse said that nigga was compromised, that bitch ass nigga on SGB, whatever the fuck it is, was working with Wack, where did he get that audio from? You niggas was talking about, why are you hating on him? Why are you doing this? Because y'all slow as a motherfucker. It's only 3 people on the call. The nigga Dale don't know this nigga. This nigga from out of state. This nigga don't know Dale. The nigga Loose Cannon is in jail. Loose Cannon, the IBM dude told me Loose Cannon don't know that nigga. So that leave one person, a person who record all his calls. And he admits that he put it out. But you didn't put it out. You gave it to SBGB TV. This nigga been working with Wack this whole time, acting as if he was anti-Wack. Now we gonna see what y'all talking about with that. Who else was talking about y'all need to click up with SGBG TV and all that shit? Huh?
That's a negative.
This nigga who probably the police who came online as soon as the investigation started, the no jumper investigation started. Nasty work, bro. Oh, now y'all ain't got nothing to say nothing, huh? Now ain't nobody in the chat got nothing to say. All you niggas that was campaigning for this SBG, whatever the fuck the nigga shit is, the nigga over there buying the views. Nigga have 500 people in the chat at 4 o'clock in the morning, 500 people in the chat, and this nigga ain't even on the live. What 500 people is just sitting on his live after he ain't even there? You know what I'm saying? He captured by his own game with the Fruity Loops, LOL never, CS2 back, Rat Pack, LGBTQ crew. I ain't campaign for no motherfucking KG said I ain't campaign for him. Fuck SBGB and whoever is cozy with what. Facts. After he got all that exclusive content, it was weird how he got them calls. I definitely unsub. Very suspicious. Well, it ain't suspicious no more. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. Niggas quieter than Wack around some real gangsters. SBGB TV is going live at 9:30 p.m. Oh, Marlon, you sound like a real promoter for that lane. So you cool with him working with Wack, huh? You cool with him working with Wack, huh, Marlon? Nasty work. Nasty work. You know what I'm saying? See, you can fool some of the people some of the time. You can fool all of the people some of the time. But you ain't never going to be able to fool all of the people all of the time. Like Dr. Cornell Love, boys. Yael. They said he got 15K subscribers overnight.
Cornell. What's up, Cornell? Corny.
They said blood working with Wack, too nasty work. Yeah. SBGB, DJ Act, Vlad Adam, or the police. Hey, bro, I really believe SGB, whatever. I really believe he the police too, bro. You pop up into our sector. It'd be different if he was off the West Coast and niggas could validate and verify who he is. This nigga pop up out of nowhere, out of state, and he getting all the exclusive shit during the no jumper investigation. And then he talking about he hate Wack. I'm like, why this nigga hate Wack? I'm trying to hear something. I said, well, maybe he came from Clubhouse and Wack got at him foul or something. Bro, this nigga had no history with it. He just campaigning for niggas to get arrested. This nigga is campaigning saying the feds run the streets. This nigga is advocating on behalf of the police. And he acted like he anti-Wack, but Wack's calling in. He got to go live after DAMU Kiwe because that's how he gets his content. Oh, yeah. Hey, Degante, what you call it? He got to go live after DAMU Kiwe because that's how he get his content. Well, this is the whole shit. He got some dumb motherfuckers over there still watching him because he never answered the question. The exclusive audio of Loose Cannon and WACK100 on the phone with Quick to Tell Dale the Rat. Where did you get that from, sir? Since you're so anti-Wack, you're anti-Loose Coochie. Dale said he didn't know you. So where did you get that content from? Show us the email it came in. How about that? How about that? And the date needs to match up. I talked to Marlon. Get active and fuck the SeaWorld Orca and the work in progress. Veggie Cash, a sly little bitty bitch. Duse, salute, champ. That shit just right for for cash wrongs. Let's see. Y'all niggas promoting Wack more than hurting him talk about the nigga every day. Whole channel about one person. Well, no. Trench Money. Maybe you need to go see my interview with T-Top, Mitchie Slick, Suge Knight, and a whole bunch of others. So take some chili up off that hot dog. If you hate that we talk about them, speed on before you get peed on, peon. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we talking about, and we did Flame Up Loose and a whole bunch of other people, right? But right now, we on Dr. Cornell Love Boys. Corny for content. SGBGTV is from Newport News, Virginia. I know for a fact he not even on the West Coast. This nigga down in Virginia, horny for content and working with CS2 back. Nasty work. Trench, go eat whack ass. Corny Cornell is brazy. Mike B, thirsty third, salute. Look like young Ralph Tresvant. Oh, I need a girl with sensitivity. A girl like Yael, you don't know that song? Jay Reed gave it to SBG.
Hell no.
Well, Jay Reed already working. Kanan, never trust someone who wears shades in the house. Bro, never trust somebody who's so corny that they wear 2 watches off of Temu, nigga. If you don't take that fake ass junkyard dog chain you bought up off of Temu off and them 2 Temu watches, nigga, that nigga is a cornball. Maybe he's related to that. Maybe that's how he got plugged. He related to the Crip cop. Dr. Cornell Love Boy. Okay, they laugh out loud. Degante. Yeah, this is nasty work. Y'all, you want to say something? We finna be getting up out of here in a minute. SBGB got no sources other than Wack and Jay Reed, but he turned down Big U, but don't have his facts straight. That's why you don't respond to that weirdo, bro. Niggas be giving this nigga response and all of that shit. Once I told niggas that the nigga was compromised, Wack slipped that content to him real quick. SGBG TV has a bad name out here in Virginia. Oh, shit. Taylor Gang, jump in my DMs. Let me know more about this weirdo. I told niggas watch these YouTubers. Y'all niggas don't be paying attention. Nigga, these niggas' AdSense from Google is connected to the federal informant accounts, nigga. That's how they probably paying these rat ass niggas.
You hear me, Deuce?
Yeah. What up, bro?
Nah, I was just saying, the IBM hoodlum nigga, bro, like he's upset because Wack is running these narratives, right?
Yeah.
He's upset. But you can't be upset because Luce was running them with him. And you can't be upset because Luce was playing with federal agent money. Luce was out here incriminating Big U on platforms. Luce was out here running plays and incriminating himself. So you can't be sitting here talking about some CS2 back, whack, whack, whack. Okay, you add whack to it. But IBM hoodlum, just like I told my homies, I'm going to tell you the same thing. You woke up to something. Don't be blinded by loyalty because you loyal to a nigga and you want to see the good in the nigga. And I understand that. I understand because I wanted to see good in niggas that was co-signing these snitches. But then once the understanding that they don't care and they're willing to be this way and play neutral with shit like this, you're compromised. You want to know why? Because if it was you in that predicament, would you want somebody hanging out with the man who put you in jail? unrighteously? Would you really want somebody that you really cared about hanging with, put your life on the line for, turn around and hang out with the nigga that did foul against you? I would never do no shit like that, bro. That's why shit, when niggas be like, leave it in the hood is hood business, or he wasn't doing this and he wasn't doing that. You got to look at it from a broader perspective, man. You seem like you coming into understanding, but your understanding is still blinded by this blind loyalty to this dude that was moving foul and unrighteously. And you still want to wear the banner of this nigga, bro. So guess what? You wear that banner with him, you gonna sink with him. You can't sit here and play neutral with a nigga that was moving unrighteously with another rat he's unrighteous. That doesn't make sense. And if you waking up to an understanding that CS2 back, which is WACK, is out here moving foul, but yet you want to still attach yourself to loose cannon, bro, you confused, man. You highly confused. But I'll let you can deal with that. And
we
to
got
everybody,
a super sticker too when you finish.
Oh, okay, real quick, I'll jump in. I'll hit the super sticker. We got Hus Rue ESP with the 199 super sticker, man. Salute Hus Rue ESP, man. Anything and everything that is donated to the DAMU Kiwe Conversation team is highly appreciated. Salute to you, your family, and your tribe. But nevertheless, do not take this for light, man. Anybody on this platform right now, as far as being in this chat, because I went through it, Big U was going through it. We just because you real don't mean you won't go through certain shit. Just because you keep it 100 and you stand 10 toes on business and you solid in your morals and principles, that don't mean you're not gonna go through trials and tribulations. Because just like real niggas hate sucker shit, the busters hate the real because that's what they emulated. So everybody, guess what? You might be faced with a situation like this one day. And myself, Big U, Duse, Booger, and all those who go through it are here to tell you we've experienced it for you. So what we've experienced, we're trying to help you not to go through it. But when you go through it, it builds up that experience also. But if we could prevent it, we'll try to prevent it. You get what I'm saying? So to everybody that's standing on business, to everybody that's keeping it solid, to everybody that tuned in to DAMU Kiwe Conversations because of our moral compass and who we are as individuals and the authenticity and the receipts that we give before we even bring out the information, let this be the blueprint and the base to pass on to the next generations, because the future is at hand, man. Salute to everybody that tuned into the live, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. You already know that's where it's at. Salute to the mods that was on their job. And if you're a friend that tapped in for the first time because a friend told you to, guess what? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this content. Y'all done sat through 2.5 hours of facts. No fabrication. Receipts given. Salute to Deuce M's, the Don. Yael, the Kiwe pop star. The voices of the culture and the West Coast. DAMU Kiwe Conversations.
Hold on, I'm trying to get it to where you was big. I gotta learn how to do that. I need you to be the main one. They ain't trying to let you get your shine when you on. I'm trying to have it to where you the big guy. But look, I'm gonna go through some of these comments and I'm finna give y'all a quick update, right? So on the CS2 back World Star Hip Hop, attention. We have an update on the CS2 back lawsuit against World Star Hip Hop. If y'all paying attention, you will see that on February 25th. Oh, y'all can't see it, huh? Let me pull it up. My bad. On February 25th, shout out to Selena, you know what I'm saying? On February 25th, 2025, there was a minute order ruling on submitted matter. Now, there is an updated special motion of the defendant, who is Media Labs, who is the mother company of World Star Hip Hop, a Delaware corporation. Defendant, result denied. Result date 2/25, 2025. 6/25/2025. At 8:30 a.m. is the next court date. 6/25/2025. That's June 25th at 8:30 a.m. Department 68 on North Hill Street. Hey, CS2 Back might be there. But that's what's going on with the World Star Hip Hop. Thank you again, Selena. Really appreciate it. Let's get into this. Sensitivity by Ralph Tresvant is a banger. It was a banger, but when you listen to the words, you'd be like, oh, that shit was really soft, right? You need a man with sensitivity. Let me find out, Mike B. You one of them sensitive. Oh, who was that? What was that, Mike B? You know what I'm saying? Who is that, Mike B? Sensitivity by Ralph Tresvant is a break. Yeah, Mike B. Your ass. We find out you old, hopeless, romantic ass. You know what I'm saying? Act is the police. Why didn't he have Duse on his platform? Because he can't. Yeah, y'all know that, man. That nigga Act working too. I thought all those no jumper YouTube MFers was all plain internet or Hollywood characters. When I stumbled on these podcasts, they talked about so much they couldn't be real. Then came the feds. Wow, Donkey, I asked CS2 that when he was talking to, I don't know what that is, but shout out, let's dance to it. Spud Gotti, what up, baby? The kid, what up? IBM Hoolum said, we never proved that a homie fucking with Wack. We all warned them about that nigga. Hip Hop Buffoonery Network, I love the Junkyard Dog. The fact, hold on, Hip Hop Buffoonery Network, why did you like the Junkyard Dog? Because he lived in the junkyard? Let me see. Oh, wait, what LA shot caller say? CS2 Back does most of his snitching behind the scenes. Loose was snitching live on podcast. Hold on, let's go here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Degante Cobbin, Hullum, does Loose know Wack set him up? I think he's figuring it out. That's kind of like why we had hashtag the IBMs. What was the hashtag? I forgot it. It was the wake of the IBMs. I think that's what it was, the wake of the IBM, because they're realizing now what Wack was, how Wack lined that nigga up. So I think so. IBM Hula, Wack Condone, Snitch, and Luke's brother has nothing to do with it. Hip hop buffoonery. I honestly cannot answer that. Kanan, bros, please stop it. Digital paperwork is now platforms. What's digital paperwork? Juvie C, the blueprint and the base to pass on to the next generation. Hip Hop Buffoonery Network. Lou so slow he wouldn't believe it if you showed him proof. No, I think he see it now. You see, well, who knows? Because they ran so many plays. The fool mouth be looking dry and funky. He do all that talking, never drink no water. Oh, let's hear this. Hula tell his girl, Wild Donkey, I don't believe he's slow, but he doesn't want to believe otherwise. Cornell was a handsome guy. A hip-hop buffoonery, you like the Junkyard Dog and Cornell Love, boys. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to check it out right now. Hold on. Let me see. She went and got that now. So before we get off, let me do this. She didn't put that work in. Show some respect. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you can come up here and read it. Selena, would you please come up here and read it? I'll pull it up. Let me send Selena this link. How about that? I'll pull it up, invite, boom, and we're going to bring Selena up. Selena know how to talk. Be acting all shy and shit. Hold on. So, let me see. Bam. Come on up, Selena. I just sent you the invite. So now I don't want to hear that. Hold on. Come on, Selena. No, we ain't trying to hear none of that. Bring your ass up here. We got this, what you call it? You finna read it. Oh, now you don't want to come up here. Well, I guess we'll read it tomorrow then. It's late anyway. It's already going on 11:30 out here. Hey, look, salute to everybody. If y'all didn't know where y'all was at, y'all